Steve here with Surfskatelove, and today I'm reviewing the Landyachtz Butter Lines Surfskate. So Landyachtz makes two versions of what they call surf skates. One is this Butter Lines and the other is their smaller pocket knife. The pocket knife is 29 inches long and that's just way too short for me. I got the Butter Lines because I'm 6'2" and so I needed something longer. So let's talk about the specs of this Butter Lines board. It's 31.2 inches long, 9 inches wide, and it has extra holes so that you can adjust the wheelbase to between 15 and 17.1 inches. The deck itself is very flat, it has very little concave to it, and it also doesn't have much of a kicktail. The wheels are on the smaller side, they're 63 millimeter, and your typical surf skate wheel is about 68. And the wheels are also just a little bit wider than your typical surf skate wheel. The truck that they use is called the Bear Banger, and it's honestly not even a surf skate truck at all. It's really kind of just a basic reverse kingpin design, and the only thing it has going for it that makes it carvy is that it's got extra tall bushings. But compared to other legitimate surf skate trucks, this really just isn't even in the same league. What they call carvy in the surf skate world is really not carvy at all. So let me first talk about what I like about this board. What I like about this board is it's a board that has wheels on it that you can ride. And to be perfectly honest, that's the only positive thing that I can say about this board. It really is just not a fun ride at all. It's not something that I ever take out and ride. I honestly just find no redeeming value to it whatsoever. I don't get it. To me, it's like Landyachtz saw the surf skate world exploding and they were like, hey, let's get on the surf skate trend. And then they went and designed something that isn't even a surf skate. And in my opinion, it really isn't even useful for a lot of things. I don't even know what category to fit this board into. It's not a skateboard, it's not a longboard, and it most certainly is not a surf skate at all. I don't even know what to call it. At best, I would call it kind of like a basic surfy-ish street cruiser. So here's what I don't like about it. First and foremost, as I've said, the truck is not a surf skate truck. It's a reverse kingpin with tall bushings that you can carve a little bit. But you can hardly carve at all. It's really more of just a glidey curves that you can do. It's hard to pump, and it's particularly hard to start pumping on it. So you typically will have to push off first, get some momentum before you can really even pump it well. Whereas other surf skates, I can just jump on and immediately start pumping. So when you compare this to other legitimate surf skate trucks, like say the Smooth Star Thruster or the Yao Meraki or the Carver C7, it's just not even in the same league. It's not even close. It's not nimble at all, so I can't really use it in tight urban environments and go around obstacles like I can a typical surf skate. Really, the only thing this is good for is just basic cruising, almost like a longboard. So it's kind of like a carvy longboard that's not even a longboard because it's too short to be a longboard. It doesn't ride like a longboard, and it doesn't ride like a surf skate. I also don't like the smaller wheels on it because that means that it doesn't like pebbles or any kind of cracks or bumps in the pavement. So if you ride it on anything with a lot of cracks and bumps in it, it's a very quite jarring ride because you feel all of that. To me, this board is very overpriced. They have it priced at $199. I don't think the quality of the board is even great. I've only had it a couple months and I haven't ridden it at all because I didn't like to ride it. And as you can see, there's grip tape already coming up. So honestly, I don't really even know what else to say about it. I don't like it. I don't know what category it fits. I don't know who to recommend it to for any purpose whatsoever. It's not a surf skate. If you want a surf skate, go get a real surf skate. In my opinion, that's going to be a Smooth Star or Yao or a Carver. So all in all, Landyachtz, sorry, don't know what to tell you. In my opinion, you guys utterly failed on this one. If you want to design a surf skate, go design a real surf skate because this ain't a surf skate.